How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We are, it's finally here. Lost Caverns of Ixalan is finally here. So pretty excited to finally try out the Sentinel of the Nameless City. This is a card that my Discord has been very, very, very excited about. I've been very, very excited about. This card just does a lot. For those who don't know, this is a 3 mana 4/4 with vigilance, and when it ETBs and attacks, you create a map token. So A, filters draws. B is its card advantage. C, vigilance is a great keyword. D, it triggers revolt. This does a lot. So today we're trying 4 copies just so I can draw a sufficient amount to get, good data on it. In practice, I think I would still want a third Lily, but just for testing purposes, again, I just want 4. I was able to get 4, so I just want to just get data on the card, and that's why we're running a full playset. So these numbers might not necessarily be the numbers that I would, register if I had to play a big event like today or something. The other card that I'm trying out are the 2 Jadelight Spelunkers. Now, this is a card that's also from the new set. It's X in the green. It's a 1/1. When it ETBs, it explores X time. So this is a card that scales early and it scales late. So even if you have 2 lands or you really need a third land, you can just play this on 2 and essentially scry 1, and this will in theory help our draws. And in the late game, it just if you can just draw, the lands are on top of your deck, filter the top of your deck, essentially just kind of have like an abundance effect on a creature. So this is a card that I'm pretty excited about as well. I'm not sure if 2 is the right number. I feel like on paper I would want 1, but that's why we're running 2, just to make sure we can draw enough times in this league to get data on it. So to account for both of these cards, I moved the second duress. I cut the second duress. Sorry. I might actually just cut the 2 go blanks for the duress. Actually, I might make a little last minute call here, because that's what I did in arena. I forgot to update the sideboard. Might actually do that. Add a second room breaker. You know what? We're gonna make this change right now. But to kind of go over the changes, I moved the second duress to the sideboard and explorer. I cut the Rourke and the Bank Buster. I cut the third Liliana and the 2 trespassers to make room for everything. So we'll see how it goes. Again, I'm really excited for, hopefully this card will be a nice staple. If this card ends up being a 4, I'll be very, very happy, because that just means that this card is a staple and something that we want to draw every game. So we'll see how it goes. Moto just hates me. Oh, they changed this interface, huh? Change this interface. Okay. Probably bottom of Takanuma. Hopefully draw a 4th land for Shieldred. I don't think so. I think Mana Traders is a little behind, unfortunately. So we're against Boros Convoke. Do they really need to add this little thing? I feel like this is only going to make the memory leak more. Oh my god. Being on the play versus being on the draw would be night and day, huh? But I think Mana Traders doesn't have until Thursday or something like that. I have to scrounge. That's a great virtue target. Guess I'll play this as a black source. I just scrounged all the bots earlier today. Man, on the play would be so good. We could have virtued the giant killer and then lilied the bunny corn, and they just have an empty board. Hopefully they just have a bunch of convokers, I guess. But that's a lot to ask. Oh. Sure. Do we just Lily here so then they can waste a Convoke, quote unquote? If they go land Convoke, that's fine. We're essentially gonna Lily. They probably stock Giant Killer, and then I'm okay with that. I think so. Because I don't want them to be able to untap and then cast a Convoke spell. Like, I think this Lily has cashed in enough value this way. Creatures not very good. Yeah, that's on my to-do list to try as well. I don't want to change too many variables right off the bat, you know. I'm very excited about this Jadelight Spelunker. Oh, they have the fucking demolition too. Don't have the Convoke spell. So they have the nuts. Got it. Got it. Got it. Understood. I'll cast a Shelly and try to stabilize. We'll take 10. Go to 7. We could play Jadelight Spelunker for 2. God, if they draw a land, that's really bad for me. Okay, so if I push the den, I have a blocker here. So I'm trying to figure out how much I can Spelunk for. I could block, take 6. So I have to play this Overgrown Tomb tapped. I could also Field of Ruin the den right now. Shock. Play a Spelunker for 1. And then hold up push. Do I want to put Lily on the way in the graveyard? I think I do. Trade. So block, push. They're left with 2 creatures. I will not put Lily on the graveyard. Right click, attack all. Respectable. Block. Push you. Oh my god. Why? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I was so close to stabilizing. Fuck. So the sweepers come in. Like the grass dress comes out. Liliana's can come out. Yeah, can't expect a top deck epic here. No, sir. No, sirree. Try to figure out what to cut. Last card. think I'll just trigger Glissa. Okay. On the play. Okay. I don't think Scoos is that important. I think the most important card are actually the sweepers. I'm keeping this hand just on the backs of this. I think a disciplined mulligan would a disciplined version of myself would actually mulligan this in a non set where we're trying to get data on this card. But like I've learned that like in this specific matchup, you have to really mulligan aggressively. You have to mulligan to either a Thoughtseize or a discard or a sweeper. Oh my god, that's unbelievable. Can't believe we lost to a top deck Epic here. Cause like then we just like Liliana them and they just have a creature. And then Liliana can actually start taking over the game. So if we draw a land, I might just hold up Decay. It also depends on what they play. If they play a Giant Killer again, or just have no turn 1 play, I don't need to hold up Decay, and I can just play Dread Whispers. So Thayer Inspector makes me want to hold up Decay. I really need a third land here. Or an untapped land here. I would like a Hive or a Blooming Marsh. Just so it's like not so obvious. A Thoughtseize is not bad. Their hand is ass. So we need a land here, and then we can slam a Sentinel. Just bring advantage. They're just gonna crack a clue at end step. We do not draw a land. It sucks because we can't capitalize on our opponent stumbling, because now we're just stumbling. No Gleeful Demolition here, please. Okay. Now we just need to dodge a Convoke spell. We can't even play a sweeper off the top because we just don't have lands here. That's what's unfortunate. Moto just hates me. Moto just hates me. $25 lands. Sure. 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 Maybe I should have killed the token, because if I draw that, all right. Okay, so they have Pathway to Unknown. Block here. Giant Killer, sure. Sometimes you're just not meant to win games of Magic, huh? How's it going, Maka? Hope we doing, buddy. Oh my god, this is borderline. Just... God. I just... what is happening? Sure. There they are. Just non-games. It's just so absurdly high. Swayed the other way. It's kind of crazy. I think I'll play Takenuma first, actually, if they hold up Fatal Push. Maybe that's incorrect. Okay. Trying the second Fatal Push makes me want to cast this. Cast Sentinel next turn. This looks like the Okay. Got a map. Sentinel is finally in play. They also have map tokens. Okay. So they don't have another artifact. Incorrect. So they bottomed both. That's not good. So let's map here. Revealed a Mosswood Dread Knight. I would like to put that in the graveyard. I want to land. Cool. This is pretty good data, though. Like, we just did a bunch of filtering, trying to dig for a land. Now we can just keep accumulating value this way. Oh. We're going to take a shit ton of damage, huh? 8. So I have this backup push, which is nice. We need a... I was going to say we needed a backup removal spell, so that's good. I guess I'll actually draw a card here. Another Sentinel. We still need another removal spell. Because this one will flip and do it again. Decay trophy would be needed. A Glissa. So we need a Dread Whispers into another Fatal Push. We need a fourth push bad. Okay, we're just dead. We are dead. Okay. Path of Peril. Tear Asunder. Breath of Duress. Lily seem poor. Reach with Scoos. It's not really graveyard dependent, right? Just use Scoos. I'll do that. Okay, we'll keep this. Probably bottom field. Bottom Shelly too. I'm gonna bottom Shelly. Sentinel. Debating if I want to terrace under this drum. I think I'll let them go. I kind of want to like terrace under something that's like an actual threat. Because if they had a 1-drop, they probably would have cast it anyway. Or 2-drop, I mean. Can I counter this? Okay. Wonder what they're gonna take here. They take push. Interesting. Okay. So I could Thoughtseize. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just play the Sentinel. Oh, they have another one. Jeez. So they do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fair. Um. So I push and they just do this. I could tear asunder this. And then they're not really threatening at that point. Just do this to gain information. I would like to not put Abrupt Decay in the graveyard. Do I map now? I think so, just to grow my Sentinel to a 5/6. So I can attack, decay the Light Shield Array if they try to do anything funny. They know about the decay. This is an onboard trick. They know about this. If they block, I just decay this. I guess I'll map and then play Glissa. I would like to not put Assassin's Trophy in the graveyard. I think I need to decay the Light Shield Array. I'll destroy this before the end step. Back to Nature would definitely be nice here, that's for sure. Otawara. So they can cast Otawara here. Okay. So they have Autowara. I just can't double spell, which sucks. So I could try to push. So I could push this now. I think I should have played around counter magic. I should wait though, because if they have another one of these. So I'll wait. Okay, that's game. Within a vacuum. And so far, like, it hasn't been bad. So we're against Lotus Field by chance. Yep. Scavenging Ooze. So the backup Balagad Recovery. Well, I guess they could just Balagad Recovery here and take the scrying. Oh, they don't. Interesting. They don't cash in on the Balagad Recovery. Got to hold the Scoos, man. I don't want them to get a free Balagad Recovery, get the scrying. That kind of means that they probably have the stage. You kind of need another green mana here. Unless they do that. I would, again, like, I still need green mana here. So that can... Oh, that's really bad for me. That was not green mana. Sucks because now they just Balagad Recovery the stage back through our Scoos. Oh, man. So the hand is Hidden Strings, Balagad Recovery, Boseiju. I think I need a Slam Shelly here. And just hope they don't have... That's why I played Shelly. Because then they can't pour over pages again. Discard Boseiju. They go to 6. So yeah, Balagate Recovery, Hidden Strings, 3 unknown. So not having green mana is technically not screwing us because they still have not cast this Balagate Recovery yet. Passing the turn. They're going to end the turn here. Okay. I think I'll let this go. They go to 4. And we have Scoo's mana up. 2 Scoo's mana, which is clutch. Cool. Alrighty. Shelly is just carrying us that match. So board in the second duress. The Terrace Sunders. Runs. And just anything that just... there's just... The reason why we're boarding this is just because there's just so many cards that just are bad. Like 4 pushes, the Virtue, the Decays. Like, this is just as a way to stop Spell Mastery, and it's just a 2-drop that we can just keep growing and then just try to one-shot them. So it's a clock. It's a clock that's doesn't look like a clock, but it is a clock. If that makes sense. I could see Bankbuster over it instead. Just try to draw cards. Maybe it's better as a Bankbuster. Shoulder's just like such a key card in that matchup. God. Moto. Please. So we are bowling to 5, so I think we want Hive, Deathcap Glade, and this. So bottom these 2. Go. Another Hive. Okay. Take the scrying. If we had a hearse, that game 1 opening hand would have been pretty good. Which is funny, because like then they just really stops their Balagate Recoveries. Shelly. So they'll probably play Boseiju, bring back Scrying here. Okay, they play Otawara instead. Saving the Boseiju for a potential Damping Spear, I guess. Okay. I think I will have to play out this. Okay, so they're not using Balaga Recovery as a... Okay. Talk. They're gonna just pour Balaga Recovery, Dark Petition, Besage You. So we actually know all the cards in their hand. It's nice. Okay, Shelly's good. So they could Balaga Recovery here, Sylvan Scrying for a Lotus Field. Or they just naturally draw a Lotus Field, that's fine. Okay. So they have access to 4 mana right now. They find out Aurora. Okay. Sucks that we couldn't Besage You the... Seven, 8, 9, 10. They go to 5. So then they go Besage. So they go 6. So they can, in theory, pour. We really need a removal spell for this Vizier. Because they can Otawara my Shieldred back to my hand. Have the Lotus Field open. Tap Lotus Field. Untap with Vizier. Tap again 6 mana. They can go pour. So then they have 1, 7 mana. And then they can Dark Petition. So I think I need to Dread Whispers into a Thoughtseize or Duress. Scavenging Ooze. It's a little slow because they already brought back the Besage You. So I'll play it though. 2 more, so they'll still get Spell Mastery. So it really just depends on what they draw off this pour over the pages. They just go straight for the Dark Petition. They have 8 mana. So I still have Besage You up here, so if there is a line where they cast Omniscience, I can Besage You the Omniscience. That sucks. Because now I can't besiege you. So now it'll really depend on what they draw off for the pages. Okay. They're digging. So I will exile this pour of the pages. So they can impulse a couple times, but does take out their engine, and I just have to F6 and hope that they just don't have it. I think this is deterministic because they can just Dark Petition. Maybe I should have taken the Dark Petition. I just was so focused on the... this is deterministic. Cool. It's okay. Game of Mole in the 5. Hopefully this game 3 we can be functional. Kind of need lands. Play this Death Calculate and then pass. Try to Thoughtseize them. Take a Sylvan Scrying perhaps. Jeez. I think I have to take their Sunfall, so way to slow down. Okay. Okay, I guess this is going to be kind of annoying. They technically do not have another land. They do have another land. Terra Sunder. So I just have to play the Shelly and pray that they don't have another land. We didn't see one. Bring back Sunfall. That's scary. So we really did them to not draw their land. Thoughtseize of Duress off the top would be great from this Glissa. Draw a card. Another Terra Thunder. I think going double hearse will increase our clock potentially. No land. Wow, we got really lucky. Really lucky. I think Martin's idea... Sorry, excuse me. Martin's idea of Cling makes a lot of sense. Like supplement the loss of Trespasser with something else. Dinos. I need a black source off the top. Black source off the top, please. Thank you, Moto. I've never doubted you for a second of my life. Never have I ever doubted you. They're probably gonna have a 3/3 haste dino here, and I'm gonna be sad, but okay. Why do I feel like this duress is just absolutely dead? So I'm gonna slam Shelly. Dino. 4-drop Dino. Okay. I will try to duress, but I am like, I will put money on this duress whiffing here. I guess I'll take out the Stomping Ground. Stealth damage, draw a card, huh? How many basics are you running, buddy? That's the real question. Basic Forest. Stress is going to whiff unless they run Collector Company. They do not. They're running Shifting Ceratops. Shifting Ceratops. Shifting Ceratops. Shifting Ceratops. Oh my god. Protection from blue. Shifting Ceratops. Yeah. What is that? Haste. You want to race? You trying to race? Interesting. I respect the deck choice, opponent. Okay. This is the bomb in limited that people are saying. Maybe LGS. This card is just like you slam a 3-drop, play another dino, and you just win. Dinos. So duress is bad. I could board in X number of sweepers and or X number of noxious grasp. I want push, I want trophy, I want decay. Glissa seems great in this matchup too. Maybe I turn to a Shelly and then just have 2 extinction event. Maybe trim a Scoos for a 3rd event. Kind of want, like, especially on the draw, kind of want to be able to recover from like an initial onslaught, I think. Hopefully they don't have the Mana Dark, because the Liliana is kind of folded by the Mana Dark. Unless we draw like Fatal Push off the top, which we did not. Hopefully they just slam dinos, and then we can just Liliana them. Well, I don't want to take 6. I'll take that guy. I'll take that guy. So it's just a 3/3. I can play my Sentinel. And this should hopefully block pretty well. Next turn I can go Scoos plus Assassin's Trophy. They probably have like a way to damage my Sentinel. I'm just gonna take 3. I'm gonna Thoughtseize. Oh, they're just bluffing. Nice bluff. Nice bluff, opponent. Nice bluff. No. I love that. I love the bluff. Oh, it has Menace. That's why I can't block it. It was not a bluff. I'm an idiot. I won't give my opponent credit. Oh, they're just like bluffing this. Nah, I'm just dumb. Watch, I actually have a removal spell here. Card advantage from the Sentinel. Very good. God, Sentinel's so good, dude. This is pretty good. It just like keeps snowballing, which is kind of what we need, right? This deck needs kind of like a snowbally type effect. I'm gonna max it on that. What did I reveal? An Assassin's Trophy? So, Jadelight Spelunker looks pretty good there. Cool. The Raska plussing on the maps were pretty decent, and it gave you a shot. Like like I saw like they had I think they had like a Shark Typhoon and a Planeswalker, and I just like, oh, you're just gonna lose. And I kind of stopped watching, and then like I kind of tuned back in like 3-4 minutes later, and like you're still playing, and I was like, oh. I was like, I see. Probably take the salvage here. But that's the thing. Like that's drawing 7 cards is the data, right? Like I don't. It doesn't matter if you won or lost. Like that doesn't matter to me. It's the data is that like you um, drew 7 cards off map. You gain more value off the map, right? So, I how much I hate Vraska, but I think that data right there was pretty interesting. Yeah, I definitely think you should keep trying Vraska. I definitely um, like to see more of um, more data on like your results of that. Again, we just it's hard, but like we really can't be um, results oriented within the first like 2 weeks, just because we're trying these new configurations, and we'll eventually figure it out. Um, so it's just like we just have to take the results with a grain of salt, and kind of look at how it feels. And I think Sentinel has felt fantastic. Um, I want to call it Snooky because when I say Sentinel, I think of the white card. But again, like this is just where we just need time. We need like 2 or 3 weeks. Um, this is where I really miss. This is where I really miss Graveyard Trespasser though. 1, 2, 3. So this is a 3/3. So they can sack a land and it'll be a 4/4. Rebirth Snooky. You and your rebirth, man. It's hilarious. Hopefully they don't draw their Greasefang. Yeah, I think Spelunker is going to be fine as a 1-of. I just had 2 today just because I wanted to draw it just to see. Yeah, we need to draw into like a decay or something. I didn't realize they played this card. You could probably have guessed that it was Greasefang, but when you just see Thoughtseize and other stuff, it's kind of weird, right? It's a 4/5. So we are absolutely dead to your top deck Greasefang. Mosswood Dread Knight. I think I need to just... I think I'm going to keep this on top, actually. Because I can map next turn and then try to find a removal spell. And then I can Dread Whispers into it. Okay. Did I mill it? Why did I mill it? Did I just misclick? Fuck me. I am so bad at this game. I'm sorry. Thoughtseize. Did I do yes? Because I thought I put no. Man, this is the last register where I'm getting tired. Put the reveal card in here. I would like to put the reveal card into my graveyard. Alright, and I'll do this one. Sentinel. Oh, I did? I'm sorry. That's on me then. Do I want another Sentinel? Yes, I'll put it in the graveyard. Double map triggers. This is pretty decent, though. This is pretty decent. So if I go like that, it'll be 1-3. Oh, but then this doesn't die. Oh, that's unfortunate. So I have to go like this. Kill the souls. Damn, that's unfortunate. Dodge Greasefang. Thank you. I'll map once. Ooh. That keeps me alive. Dude, this card's so fucking good. This card is so good. It's so good. Holy Jesus. Oh, this is so good, Data. Thank you. Dude, that in itself was great. Now if they draw Greasefang, like this means that we need to account for more utility lands. Like the fact that we can draw into it, so like drawing into a Beseiju is potentially very good. Wow. I'm glad we got something. Alright, so Noxious Grasp, Tear Asunder. And Unlicensed Hearse. Virtued Instant Speed's kind of crappy. Kind of want to trim the Lilianas, but Lilianas are good once we get like a Scoobs or a Hearse going. How's it going, Professor Chaos? I'm cutting for now. Like this jury's still out, so take this with a grain of salt. But just for this league, I cut the Trespassers, cut the second Duress, cut the Pink Buster, cut the third Lily. These numbers might change, should change, and they will change. This is just a starting point. Yeah, that's why I was like, I was gonna start with 3. I think if you noticed, like I think in my video too, and what I put in the Discord, like I was like, I'm gonna try 3, and then I was watching you play it this early this morning, and I'm like, I'm gonna play 4. I just want to I want to be able to just draw and see how good it is, and I don't know, man, this card is pretty good, so I think it's just we'll make room for the 4, which is good news. Because we need cards that are like a slam dunk 4 of, right? I think on the draw, I might just board out the Glissas. Maybe the Lily too. It does. It just keeps snowballing. The fact that like you just slam it on 3, trigger the map, attack with it again, go to 4/5, and it's just like it's crazy. Yeah, I mean nothing's ever going to be Fable the Mirror Breaker. We shouldn't expect a card like that because would not be it would just not be healthy. But I think, just having something that's close, I'll take. The card's been good. This card's been good. I'm doing LCSC. Yeah, I actually played Draft on Arena earlier. Person who never plays Limited ever. Fuck! Spelunker's been okay. We haven't really had a chance to really play it out. Like we played against Dinos. It wasn't really a competitive deck, and we're able to crush it there. So, and we just like we did X equals 4, and we drew like a card and kept the trophy on top, made a 4/4. So, I think that's pretty good. So they probably have salvage. We need help. I'm going to Dread Whispers. No, the Dread Whispers is Dread Knight is not what we need. I can believe that, Mark. I can take that as like a I don't disagree there. So their Graciously Salvage didn't hit any. Okay. If they discard a vehicle here, are you kind of scared? Discard a land. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to Do I play scared? sucks. It just sucks because they could just easily just slam a chariot and we're just like fucked anyway. So, because there's a reason why they just discarded a land. So like they could just be on mono lands. That would be best case scenario. Yeah, I agree, Mark. Which is why I passed. I think we're on the same wavelength there. I kind of want them to play a Greasefang just so I get rewarded for this, and then I can just like untap, play a Shelly or a Spelunker, probably a Spelunker to be honest. This is where like if we had the one Cling instead of the Spelunker, it would be way better in this spot. Because I could have played out the Dread Knight and then Cling. And just hold up a black mana, which is like super efficient. But right now, it's like we kind of have to like hope to draw into another land again. Like take 2 hits just so we can hold up Fatal Push. Another thing is we could try to draw Noxious Grasp, and like Noxious Grasp would be great, so that we can like play a threat and I'm gonna bluff here, and I'm gonna go like this. I think we have to do it like this. We can't just sit around and do nothing. Oh, they know? Oh, they do know a push. I'm sorry. Oh, well. Better lucky than good. Better lucky than good. They don't have anything. I'm guessing they have Chariot. I think I'm gonna Spelunk here. I would like to keep the Skoos on top. So I'm guessing they play Chariot here. Sure. Spelunker 1-up confirmed. It's kind of what I was envisioning, you know. This is what I was kind of envisioning with Spelunker. Well, fuck. Interesting. So I guess I slam Sentinel here. I think I'm attacking. Trophy was a good draw. Vulnerable to a Greasefang, but they haven't had it, so we're just gonna put all our models on the table. Yowza. Mid-range and control, Professor Chaos. Mid-range and control. Need dodge Greasefang one more turn. We did not dodge Greasefang. I could have Dread Whispers into the hearse, but then I'm taking 3. I go to 6. It's tough. Them thoughts using our hearse was very, very good. Yeah. I mean, they just didn't have Greasefang the whole game, right? They milled one already, so it's just like the shielder just applied so much pressure, unfortunately. Like that was just a really good job by them. And then like we just couldn't. Yeah. I just didn't know what else to cut, and I would probably want to try the Spelunkers over the Glisses just to have data, right? So. Alright. On the play. Don't thought seize me, please. Hearse into Sentinel is a pretty good way to start this game. As long as we can dodge the Thoughtseize, we're in a pretty decent spot. They could Witherbloom command, that'd be pretty bad, but doesn't look like a Thoughtseize to me. I could Thoughtseize to try to protect my hearse. I think I'm just gonna do this. Just be more mana efficient. Ah, man. Oh, do I Thoughtseize this Chariot? I think I do. And then just hope to dodge a Greasefang. And then just play Sentinel next turn, and then just try to hold up trophies. So we gotta dodge Greasefang for 2 turns. It's just I've noticed that like whenever I do that, it's hard because okay, well I'm gonna do that instead. Because like they could easily just end step Grizzly Salvage and then go off. That's the problem. Green mana off the top would be best draw. So this looks like a Takenuma. So they can't bring a vehicle back. Yeah, it just sucks because like we need more green sources, right? So maybe cutting a second castle is the right call. To probably take my trophy. So their hand is Beseiju, Soul of the Lost thingy, and then an unknown. Take Shieldred. Exile a Chariot. Green Source. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. Well, that sucks. That sucks. So their hand is the Soul of the Lost thingy, and then... Oh, did they play the Waseju? Oh, my bad, my bad. man. We're struggling to hit our green mana. It's like that's kind of why we are struggling. Hopefully they just play that Soul Loss, whatever that's called. We dodged Greasefang. Push that. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. Noxious Grass number 2. I think the answer's no. I'm going to draw off the castle into turn. Hey, how's it going, Mistaken? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. How was your stream? Hope it went well. Welcome from Mistaken Streams. KO Diamonds playing some Blacking Rock with new cards from Caverns of Ixalan, and we're trying to wrap up this match against Greasefang against Game 3. So you guys came at a perfect time. I'm going to trigger this map here. Thank you for the raid, Mistaken. How was your stream? Hope it went well. I will not put this in the graveyard. Dude, this card is kind of absurd. this is gonna be a 6/7 after this. This thing's huge. Oh my god. They put a land into hand. Alright, we crawled back. We crawled back to a 3/2. I think this card is bananas. You know that? This is... Oh my god, this card's so good. I'm really excited about this card. really excited about this card. So we lost to like some weird like artifact deck. Forgot what the first match was, but we definitely crawled back. Beating Greasefang was a nice way to end the stream. End the league. The game from the game was we didn't need trust. That's that's a good point, Mark. That's a very good point. It's a very good point. I just crushed Phoenix with that Wild Growth Walker Explode deck. Oh, nice. Nice. These more green sources. Yeah, that's what Mark was saying. He cut a castle for another slow land. I can see that because we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15 green sources. I can definitely see one more green source coming in. Now that we don't have the second duress either, maybe this hive should be a lair, right? So 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're losing mana sources for a 2-1 black source, but then we get a green source. I have 13 greens, or sorry, 15. For total, it'd be, let me just count again, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 green sources. And I think you want 16. We have 14 turn 1 black sources for turn 1 discard. Maybe the castle has to be a lair. Just go with the 4-man lands. Yeah, maybe this castle has to be a lair. At least that way we like don't lose utility. Maybe I'll try that next league. Because, like, the only tapped... I mean, the other option is, like, cutting a Deathcap Glade, but then how many blocks do we have for Liliana? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have... Yeah, we can... So this Deathcap Glade can be... No, but this already adds... So we need to cut a mono black source for a green source. So maybe you're right. I think you're right, Mark. I think this castle needs to be a lair. That's what you have, right? You're running a lair. I think I need to do that too. So, especially if we have 2 Ren in the sideboard too. And I do agree that we don't really need the Bankbuster in the sideboard either. I can see maybe like another Duress in the sideboard. So like this is... So this week is gonna be a little hectic for me. I can't stream tomorrow because of work. Thursday my dog is getting spayed, so I'm hoping to stream Friday maybe. I'm also getting my flu shot and a dentist appointment on Thursday, so Thursday is just gonna be a shit show for me. But if I'm feeling okay from the flu shot, and if my dog doesn't need to be like super supervised, I'm gonna try to be back Friday, and this is what I'll probably be streaming. So it's be version 0.2. So again, I'm gonna probably add another Duress. This is for control Phoenix because we're not running any Go Blanks in the sideboard. Cut that. Castle for someone's screen. Yeah, I agree. Big boy. Overall, Sentinel in the Nameless City has been fantastic. So add a lair, cut a castle. So the other thing too is like, I kind of want to see more from the Jadelight Spelunkers. I think the Jadelight Spelunkers are pretty decent this league, but I want more data. I think when the dust settles, I think Spelunker's probably just a one of. I do like the idea, since we're losing Trespassers, to have like a cling to dust. I think that's a really good idea that Defton and Chad and Martin has thought about, just to kind of like supplement as we shift the deck. We're adding Sentinels, which is a great card, shifting away from Trespassers. And then I think Spelunkers is where we can just have a one of, maybe have a cling to dust instead. Other thing is this Glissa is marking and like hearing this, like I can see Glissa just being a one of and maybe going up to 3 Lilianas. I definitely do miss Liliana, I think. I don't think we can go down to 2. So I can see changing these numbers. Maybe this Jadelight should just be a 3rd Liliana. I can see that too, just going up to 9 3s. I don't hate that either. Maybe that's what I'll do next time. I go like this and just have 9 3 drops and just like call it a day. Because like I want 2 Glissas. I don't think I could go down to 1, but maybe 1 is the correct number. Maybe it's better off as a cling. I don't really know. Maybe this Virtue needs to be a cling, but Virtue was pretty good today. Oh, we lost to Boros Convoke. That's what we lost to round 1. And like I feel like if they didn't top deck that Epicure, we would have easily stabilized. So you're running 9 3 drops too. So at least that makes sense. Yeah, and if you're running so we essentially have the same 3 drop split, but you're running Preachers instead of Glissas, which I feel like that's like a toss up of personal preference, right? Yeah, I think this is what I'll try next time. Maybe I'll just stick to just 1 Spelunker just to see how it is, because I think we got a little bit of data on it today, so I think maybe we'll just stick to it. Again, I think this is just a solid 4 of. I was gonna just try 3 before for testing, and this card just is so good. It just snowballs as like you can attack, you can block, you can filter. I like literally drew a card off of it and then like discards a Liliana. It is great. already saw on a Lily and the Phoenix Greasefang meta. So Greasefang has kind of fallen off, and Liliana is really against Phoenix. So I think that's kind of like a misnomer. 4 is great. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The 4 toughness has been very relevant, and like it grew into a 6/7, which is like such a huge body. Really appreciate all the support. If you haven't already, please hit that follow button. If you want to check out my past streams, go to my YouTube. If you can look on the up, I don't think it's updated, but I'm at 905 YouTube subs. Trying to get that 1K. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube. If you haven't hit the follow button on Twitch already, please do so already. We're close to both goals. Goal is 2K. We only need 23 more follows. So if you haven't already, please hit that follow button. I would really, really, really appreciate it. Like I said, depending on how my dog does from her surgery and how I do from the COVID and flu shot, I'll try to be back Friday with these modifications here today. I'm glad we crawled back from an 0-2 to a 3-2. I'm glad we got some good data. I felt like the first 2 rounds we just kind of lost to ourselves, which is kind of expected. In just terms of just Pioneer and such. So let's send Wake some love. He's also playing some Ixalan brews here. So let's send Devin some love, like I mentioned. I appreciate everyone tuning in, hanging out. I hope to catch everyone on Friday. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And hope to catch everyone next time. Take care. Bye.